Wild card weekend.
And it was wild.
It was good. Actually, for both of us, it was good.
It was a good weekend. Until like Sunday night, even Sunday night's game, technically, like they were all competitive games.
Yes.
Until the fourth quarter, Monday night, they were all competitive games.
Yeah, that game did get out of hand pretty quick. The Texans pulled away quick.
Yeah, but yeah.
Aaron throws a pick six. Did he come back into the game after that pick six? So that could potentially be the last pass he ever throws.
Could be.
That's fucking crazy.
That would be crazy.
Because that dude, I mean, hate him or love him, whatever, it doesn't matter. That dude was a good fucking quarterback. Probably a giant douchebag, but
you know what's weird is that you always hear that, but then all the interviews with the Pittsburgh teammates right now say like that he was actually an amazing teammate, and they don't know what all the chatter is about. Like it was amazing to have him around. So I'm like,
probably because he knew it was his last stop. Like if he didn't like actually look good there, he was fucked.
Yeah,
because he got taken out of Green Bay and on bad terms. The Jets was a goddamn joke. Like it just,
yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah. But wildcard weekend, we just kind of briefly talked about the Bears-Packers game, and I wanted to hang myself in the first half, and then you went to bed at halftime.
I did.
And I was jumping for joy about an hour later, hour and a half maybe.
Yeah.
And you were sleeping like a little child.
I was.
You missed one of the best comebacks ever in the history of the NFL playoffs.
I mean, it was up there, I think, points-wise.
It was the third biggest come from behind, I believe.
Yeah, third.
Well, hey.
I will say that
doesn't matter.
There were 3 throws this weekend that were fantastic with the games on the line. But I think
throw?
But I think that throw from Caleb Williams running backwards was unreal. That was a what the fuck? What's that, Bob?
Yeah, I was excited.
It was a great throw.
My God. Hell yes.
So, yeah, it's not something you see every day. I think everybody was blown away by that. I mean,
well,
fourth quarter, Caleb is different. He is different.
The Iceman.
That's so cringy.
The Iceman. I don't give a fuck. It can be cringy as hell. He's the Iceman.
Calm down, Goose.
Hey, well, I'm more of a maverick, thanks. You can be Goose if you want. You could be the one that dies. I don't want to die.
We're all gonna die. Yeah, so that was kind of a surprise. But fourth quarter, Caleb is a little bit different. But it would be nice, I'm sure, for Bears fans if they just didn't need fourth quarter Caleb like that every game.
Yes, it would be great. But in his defense, the play calling wasn't great. Like they went for on fourth down a couple times, and they just should not have done it. And his 2 interceptions, one was a wide receiver miss route. He didn't run the correct route. And either way, it was just like a punt. So it didn't really matter a whole lot. And then the other one going for it and fourth down, it was either he was going to get sacked or he threw it up and hoped his guy went up and got it, and they didn't get it.
Yeah.
So, shit happens.
Well, I think I was mostly disappointed over game number 2 on our list, and that's 49ers at Eagles.
Why were you disappointed? Because the Eagles have the most expensive offense in the league and they still suck at it?
Like they couldn't. I don't know. I'm glad that they fired their offensive coordinator on Monday.
They had to.
But like also Hurts wasn't good.
No. However, he did make some throws that he needed to make, and AJ Brown didn't decide to catch it.
Yeah, it was a tough watch for sure. But I mean, Hurts played like ass again. And I don't know if it's the OC's fault, the system's fault. Yeah, a drop pass or two doesn't explain everything, but I mean that certainly didn't help things. But very disappointing offense. Really expected them. Everybody was like, "Oh, they'll just flip the switch. They'll just flip the switch." Well, I could tell you from
how it works.
Like, there's no switch you flip. Like if you've watched sports, you know if you limp into the playoffs, you're gonna limp out. Like you don't just flip a switch when you get there. You have to show that you have that ability going into the playoffs. But
yep, so, I agree.
Yeah,
and then you get game 3. Bless you, sir. Game 3, you had the Jaguars who were on a fucking roll. What they have, like 8 wins in a row?
Something
9?
like that. Yeah, they were on fire.
And then they shit the bed against the Bills at home.
Yeah, disappointing. Disappointing the way that went down. But they hung in there and showed some grit. And you know what? They also banged up they beat the hell out of the Bills, and I don't even know the Bills are gonna have to take an ambulance into Denver. I don't even know I
Yeah,
don't
and
know who's
that's
left.
yeah. That's not a good place to go into injured either,
No,
because they are pretty solid.
and the Bills are favored in that game.
It's gotta be because of Josh Allen, that's the only reason.
No, I think that people they want people to dump money on the Bills. Maybe I don't know. Why are the Bills favored? 3 points away on the West
Well,
Coast,
think
as
about this.
injured as they are.
Think about this, though. Wouldn't that be them wanting to people to put money on Denver plus the points?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It doesn't make
Because
sense.
that essentially means that they think that they're gonna win by a touchdown.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Because home field. It's. I don't know. We'll see. We'll talk about that later when we do our predictions for the next game.
Yeah. And then you have the Rams and Panthers, the game that nobody wanted to watch because they thought it was gonna suck, and the Panthers almost won that fucker.
Should have won. Disappointing that last drive, man. I don't know. The Panthers defense was on it the whole game pretty much. They took Puka out of it in the second half. But that last drive, they just backed off and literally just let the Rams go down the field. And then Stafford made what I thought was like maybe the third best throw this weekend
That was a great throw and a great catch.
in that corner of the end zone there. Yeah, great throw, better catch. That's a tough ball to reach up, grab with the defender's hand there too. But yeah, I'm disappointed the Panthers. They had that in the bag and they just kind of blew it there by backing off. I don't know why NFL teams still play prevent and
I don't
back
know.
off like that. Like, don't get beat deep. All right, you haven't gotten beat deep like for the most part of the game. Like, just play tough like you have the why change what worked the whole game? Like, I don't understand.
I mean, worst case scenario, you drop back to cover 3. But prevent where everybody just drops back 20 yards is fucking stupid.
Yeah, you're giving them 10, 15 yards a stab at it, and it's stupid. It's dumb.
You know what was ironic about that, though? The tight end for the Rams, his last name is Parkinson, right?
Yeah.
He's got really good hands.
Oh, boy.
Oh, Michael J. Fox. All right. Anyway, then we have your beloved Patriots over the Chargers.
Over the Chargers.
That poor quarterback for the Chargers.
I thought he sucked. Even when he had time, he still sucked.
Know. He was seeing ghosts.
I just don't know. He was missing wide open throws when he did have the time. And the Patriots, they didn't come out heavy blitz like I thought that they would because we all know that offensive line. So they kind of like Yeah, they kind of like use what the Texans do, right? When they just kept it kind of basic in the front. But yeah, Drake May looked like he had the jitters in the first half coming out. First playoff game in his career, young career. That first interception was tragic because it was a tip pass right in their own red zone. Like that was super frustrating. The Chargers immediately decided not to score on that possession though, for some reason.
Well,
first and goal.
I don't think they scored a whole lot that game.
So yeah, then he made what I thought was the second best throw of the weekend. That was really nice.
Which one was that?
The one where he rolled out, threw it way over the top. It was a good throw.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't see a lot of that game.
I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay.
I'll send it to you. But yeah, that was a good game. That went pretty much as like the Chargers defense is really, really good. Drake May in the second half took over and he had a near perfect QBR in the second half. Really played well in that half. The Chargers, I think the story was more the Chargers sucked.
Yeah, they did suck. Absolutely bad.
Herbie he didn't run. He was missing throws. It's just, dude, I am
curious how many injuries he has right now.
Yeah, he's probably
outside of the broken hand.
And the Patriots are smart. They had a spy on him, and they had Ellis on him, who's incredibly fast linebacker. So Herbie wasn't probably going to take off much anyway, but he didn't even try, even when he had the opportunities. So I don't know. That was just terrible. Which leads us to, speaking of terrible, to the Monday night game, where the Steelers had every opportunity the first 3 quarters of that game to blow it open. CJ Stroud tried his hardest to give that game away.
It was a silver platter, and he was trying to hand it to them, and they just didn't take it. They said, no.
Nobody wanted to win that game. And then it was it was an accident in like the fourth quarter when the Texans just burst out with a couple defensive scores. And it was just like, what the? It was bad. The Steelers had that. Should have been a win. To get 2 turnovers in the first half and be down by 1 was pretty frustrating, and Rodgers missed some throws,
Good old AA Ron.
but their new wide receiver that they traded Pickens for, DK Metcalf, I mean, I thought that drop of his was the biggest play of the game. Pittsburgh finally had a turnover. They had all the momentum building, 30-yard pass. It hit him dead in the hands wide open, and he just dropped it. And at that point, like, you could just see the air come out of the sails, and it was just, they weren't the same. And then he wasn't targeted again until the final drive. So, like, Aaron Rodgers holds grudges, which
Hell yeah.
probably not the smartest thing to do. And they just didn't throw DK's way the whole rest of the game until that last drive when they had no choice, I thought that was also pretty poor. Let him drop another one. Like, at least give him an opportunity. You pay him all that money to be there. Let him atone for it. But nope, they're just like, fuck it. He dropped it. I'm done with him.
Yeah, they brought him in as the number one. Even if your number one drops the ball once, you let him drop the ball twice and even 3 or 4 times. You still have to keep throwing to him.
And I don't know if it was, the Pittsburgh's offense hasn't been terribly great since like week 6. So I don't know if it was the offensive coordinators, like, who made the decision not to target him. But I think this whole season, one thing became clear. Like, I don't think DK is a number one.
No.
So we'll see.
He never has been.
We'll see what happens with that. So, after the weekend, there's been some fallout. So the Eagles fired their offensive coordinator, which I think was the Eagles fans were willing to sacrifice the playoffs just to get rid of him. So
It had to happen. It had to happen. 100% it had to happen.
There was an interview with a kid. Did you see that after the game?
Yes.
That was pretty epic.
He wanted him gone and Brown gone both.
Yeah, it was funny. I don't know what's gonna happen with Brown. I think he's gone though. I mean,
He's gone.
He was disgruntled and unhappy and miserable the whole fucking season.
And I don't know why.
I don't either. But they were winning.
I understand.
Even when they were winning, he was pissed.
They were winning, but the problem is, if you're a receiver that's as good as him, don't you come up with some way, like, scheme him open instead of, we're going to do nothing but slants, ins and outs.
Yeah, but they just didn't. They didn't.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'd be pissed too if I had to,
Yeah.
But I mean, they do pay him a lot of money. So there's that.
But they did the opposite of what happened to DK, where they just kept trying to throw him the ball, though. I mean, he dropped several of them, but at least they tried.
You have to. Yeah, you have to keep throwing it to him, though. The only difference with that is they have a second receiver that's pretty damn good and a tight end that's pretty damn good, too. That's the difference there.
And the biggest story, so I live in Pittsburgh. So when the news broke that Mike Tomlin was stepping down, I listen to sports talk radio here. It was unbelievable. Unbelievable. They said it was the biggest Pittsburgh sports story in the history of the channel.
Why?
Because
I understand Pittsburgh doesn't get rid of head coaches. But here's the other thing. He was fired.
In their 70-year history, they've had 3 coaches.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I guarantee you they told him, hey, we're going to let you go out. We don't like to fire coaches. We're going to let you resign if you want. But if you don't, we're going to fire you.
No, Art Rooney came out and he said that he was shocked. They weren't going to fire Tomlin. And I've been on here before and I've said that, his time is gone. Sometimes you have to recognize you did well, but your time is done somewhere. They weren't going to fire him, but they said that he actually came in and shocked them, saying that he was going to step down. And I think, there's some reports that he was very upset that fans weren't too appreciative of him, which is like wild to me because it'd been 10 years, dude. Like,
poor baby.
Any other coach in that situation from any other team would have been fired. They would have been through 3 coaches with those records already. Yes. They would have. It's just the way it is.
That franchise, if they weren't going to fire him, loves mediocrity. They're in the worst possible situation you could be in. You're too good to get a high draft pick, but you're too shitty to win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, you're stuck in mediocrity.
It's the worst place you can be.
But they celebrate that here. They celebrate.
Well,
here, but,
I mean, it is a Steel City.
But it's wild though, the vibe where like everybody's rejoiced, like hell yeah, Tomlin's gone. But it's like, you guys were also the ones screaming and yelling like, no losing seasons, we're awesome. And it's like,
hey, we won 9.
And like now
we won 9.
Yeah, now you're like, yeah, fuck him, blah blah blah. But it's he did a lot of things for the city. Most other teams would love the 19-year record that he's got. It's just not the traditions in Pittsburgh. They expect more than that. 10 years without playoff wins, pretty rough, as you know.
It's a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, you have to get to the playoffs every year to lose that many, but still, you got to win one on accident, don't you?
Yeah, but they lost 7 in a row.
That's what I'm saying.
And the craziest thing about that is in all 7 of those games, never at any point did they have a lead in the second half of the last 7 playoff games they were in. Not even a 1-point lead.
That's wild.
And that's crazy. Crazy to me. So, which brings us to another thing. That's now 9 head coaching jobs available right now. So,
Yes.
I have them all up on the board here, Bob.
And there's some good ones.
So, what,
in my opinion,
what are your top, you give me yours and I'll give you mine. What are your top 3?
Whoa.
So, give me your number 3 right now and I'll give you my number 3.
Number 3 overall?
Yeah. Of all those.
Okay.
Like, pick a top 3 and tell me who your bottom one is. Number 3 is.
Fuck. Number 3, I would probably Cleveland. You don't have to like it.
Why?
They have a stout defense. They have a stout defense. And they actually have some decent receivers, young ones. Their offensive line needs to be rebuilt a little bit. And they need a quarterback. Is Sanders the guy? I don't know. I don't think so, but and who knows what Watson is going to do when he comes back? He could be great again. I don't know.
Cleveland's
Depends if his wife's tugging him off.
Sucks. The quarterback situation is a disaster there. A disaster.
It is.
There.
I agree, but
their cap space because of Deshaun Watson's contract is shit.
True.
You do have a defense to build with.
But I mean, are you talking short term or long term?
I'm just talking like if you had a choice of coaching.
I would take Cleveland as my third choice.
But you are in Cleveland, you know?
I don't care. I'm not taking Vegas because what have they gone through? 4 coaches in 4 years now?
Something like that. Vegas sucks.
Tennessee.
Cam Ward looks all right.
What? I mean, I was going to say, are you on fucking crack? Arizona, not terrible, but they're kind of also.
All right.
Like
before you go through all your rankings.
My bad.
I got your number 3.
All right.
My number 3 is the New York Giants.
Fair, because they have a young
base.
quarterback.
Yeah, they have a good young quarterback. They have a good base set up. They got the money. You got the location, the bright lights, even though that field, my God, they got to do something with the field.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Still, I think the New York Giants is a very desirable job. I think you're in a good position to win there. And your only other competition there is the Jets, really, in New York. So, like, hell yeah. You win 4 games, you're a rock star, man. You're better than the Jets.
Yeah, you'll be on the front page instead of the back page.
Yeah, so I think that's my number 3.
Okay. What's your number 2?
My number 2 is the Baltimore Ravens. Because
that's your 2?
Yeah, because they do have a really good team. You have Lamar, former MVP. You got Lamar. You've got good receivers there. You have a good defense, young team. So I think, and you have a decimated AFC North. Like
that's true. That's true.
So you've got some potential there to turn that around and be something. I think there's a lot there to work with. Yeah, I would definitely take that. I think second. What about you? You're gonna say some bullshit. I know. Like, go ahead.
What do you mean?
You're gonna be like Atlanta.
No, I actually no. I was probably gonna say Baltimore as well. It was between Baltimore and another team that I'll save because you're gonna lose your fucking mind.
Probably.
But yeah, I would take Baltimore at my number 2 spot.
That's fair.
I mean, for the same. I mean, they already have everything, but I think Lamar's contract's coming up too, right?
Probably, yeah, probably.
So that's a scary situation. So you're gonna have to figure that out. That's the only thing, and then you got to probably figure out your running back.
That's why they have a good GM. That's why you have a GM.
Well, I understand that, but you don't think that you're gonna have some input on that?
Oh, definitely.
To
definitely
me,
would.
If he has 1 or 2 years left on his contract, I don't know. I think it might be 1 year. I'm trading him.
You can trade him, get what you can.
Get everything I can.
Or you just work with him a little bit and draft a guy to work under him.
True, but is he going to
If you trade him, what else are you going to do? If you trade him, what are you going to get back right now? And there's no good quarterback right now coming out of the draft.
Well, Hundley ran their offense as good as he did. I'm not saying he's the answer. I'm just saying,
he's definitely not the answer. He's definitely not a starter. That team is built to win now. So I think you gotta get a new system in there. You gotta get Lamar on the same page. I think you'll be all right. And like I said, that division, not terribly competitive right now. So you got a good chance to make some things happen there. So who's your number one, Bob?
You're gonna think I'm fucking crazy, but I will take Miami.
Fuck, you are crazy. Miami and Tua.
No, Tua would be gone. Tua's gone.
Well, who's
Miami's a rebuild.
It is a full rebuild.
It is. It's a full rebuild, which is fine. I would rather have that than
But what if they don't have the patience for a rebuild because they've been rebuilding for 25 years now?
Well, they gave everybody like fucking 6 years to rebuild. If you can't rebuild in 6 years, you're fucking should be fired anyway.
Yeah, where's McDaniels going? You think he's gonna be offensive coordinator for the Phillies? Listen to me.
I fucking hope not.
For the Eagles?
I really hope not. If he is, they're gonna win the Super Bowl.
They'll be dangerous.
It'd be ridiculous.
But there's a lot of stuff coming out about Hurts right now from that locker room. So I don't know, man. A lot of stuff.
Like what?
That they have to keep their offense simple because he just can't run the complex packages and exotic packages and stuff.
So he's dumb. He's dumb.
Well, I don't know if he's dumb or not, but he just can't. And he has to throw to the
NFL
first,
dumb.
NFL dumb. He has to. He can't read the defense as well. So the play that's called is the play that's run pretty much. And they have to keep it as basic as possible for him, and that's why the offense.
How the fuck did they win a Super Bowl?
Different offensive coordinators no longer there. Different system.
Care.
They actually took shots then.
True.
But
all right, who would you take then with your first pick?
If I'm a coach, and I know there's a lot of questions about the team and the roster.
If you say Pittsburgh, you're dumb.
I absolutely would, because listen to this. They don't fire coaches. You would have job security where you've got at least 5 years to rebuild that team. You've got at least 5 years.
You can coach somewhere for 20 years and only win 8-9 games a year, and you're fine.
Hey, he won a Super Bowl.
Not with his team.
With Cowers.
Exactly.
But he still won. And never lose season.
So did Barry.
Never lose a season. I put this tweet out there because I was like, you know what? The Patriots made it to 3 Super Bowls, won 2, lost the GOAT, Tom Brady, drafted Mac Jones, tried to make him something, got rid of him, drafted Drake May, won a playoff game, and Pittsburgh didn't even win one playoff game in that whole stretch. It's kind of crazy to think about it.
Think about this. The Bears have won more playoff games in the last 7 years than the fucking Steelers. And they've only played in like 1.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. That's true, man.
Yeah. But with all the teams that are left, who do you think are the top 3? Actually, I shouldn't say who. I have them written down. You can see them. We're not fucking retarded. But the top 3 players that are left playing in the playoffs, collectible-wise, sports cards, figurines, everything, is Caleb Williams, Drake May, and Josh Allen. And it is actually in that order right now, as of when I made this write-up. Do you think that should be the way it is? Like, do you think that's correct? I guess.
I think right now that's correct. I think there might be a switcherooski after this weekend for Josh Allen, Bo Nix.
Potentially.
Bo Nix is younger, so I don't know. There's nobody. I mean,
it's going to be it's going to be quarterbacks every time.
Maybe, but he's old. Well, I mean, CMC's still in it.
Yeah, but quarterbacks are the primary cards and stuff like that make money, so they're collected far more.
Yeah, but I think they got it right.
I tend to believe they do too, especially with Caleb Williams being 1, because it's fucking Chicago. Like, it's huge. Like, his jersey sales have got to be out of this world right now.
Is his nail polish sales good? They must be crazy.
Hopefully.
Must be crazy.
Dude, he could have rainbow nail polish. I don't give a fuck if you win games.
Why doesn't he have like beige, blue, and orange nail polish?
He might. I don't know. I don't even, honest to God, I don't even look at his hands. I don't even notice if he has it on.
I wouldn't care either if he was winning. I wouldn't care either.
No,
I'm going to be honest
don't
with you.
give a fuck.
I don't really care. I don't really. If you're off the field shit, I don't care. Win games. But if you're going to paint your nails and you're not going to win games,
I don't even care. I mean, I wouldn't care, but I understand why other people would give him shit if he wasn't winning games. I mean, he gets shit even when he was winning games. But yeah, that's neither here nor.
And that's almost the top 3 from my hot list, man.
Pretty close.
Yeah. Let's go over that.
I was trying to, and it didn't play.
Who's hot?
Who's hot?
I'm hot. Every week.
Probably should get that looked at, Bob.
It doesn't burn when I pee.
Number 1, Caleb Williams.
Man.
Obvious reasons. I don't think many people expected him to win that game. But I mean, he came through in that fourth quarter when it mattered. We'll see what happens. Put LaFleur on the hot seat a little bit. He's not going anywhere, but it did. I feel like it did put a lot of pressure on it.
With the fans, it did. The fans want him fucking gone.
I think there's a lot of pressure on LaFleur right now.
I think next year will tell.
That after the Steelers game, he said, hearing that LaFleur is on the hot seat is ridiculous. But
well, he said the same thing about Tomlin.
Yeah, I know.
All those established coaches. Well, it's like,
who cares?
I mean, if you're gonna lose big games time and time again, like the Packers are kind of like
it's like Ryan Clark. Did you see Ryan Clark's comments yesterday?
What? No, I don't listen to that fucking guy half the
time. That Tomlin stepped down. He was forced to step down because he's black. And I was like, dude.
Oh, I'm shocked. I'm so shocked he said that.
How does he still have a platform to say these crazy, irresponsible things?
Because he gets clicks.
Like Mike Tomlin was here for 20 fucking years, dude. He had 20 years of work. It wasn't he wasn't one and done. I can understand if like Clark said that about what's his face, Gerard Mayo in New England. It was a terrible experiment, terrible failed experiment. I can understand like if it was a one and done. Dude, at 20 years, he hadn't won a game that mattered in 10 years, a decade. I don't even know where he gets off saying that stuff. I think it's irresponsible. I really wish, the do-gooders at ESPN would take that platform away from him. He shouldn't be. That's crazy to me. But
hopefully somebody said, no, that's not the case. I hope to God. I doubt anybody did, but I hope they did.
You never know that's what sells, man.
It's true.
So, yeah, Caleb Williams making those throws, definitely number 1. Definitely was the talk of the weekend. Quarterback wise, Drake May number 2. Obvious reasons. Won his first playoff game too. And then I put Puka Nacua as number 3 because my God, did he carry that offense against the Panthers? They went to him like every time. And they schemed him wide open. Stafford's so good. No, like look at the schemes he's running. Puka's wide open. So that was he literally put the team on his back, I felt like. So
the one thing that worries me about Puka is that I feel like they're gonna use him like they did Cooper Kupp and just run him into the fucking ground.
Oh, 100% they have to. You have to get, your 3 years out of him and then ditch him. It's like running backs,
sad.
Right? They're gonna use him a little bit. And he seems I hear a lot of chatter about him getting in trouble and stuff, but I don't really pay too much attention to it.
Well, it's because he did that, was it anti-Semitic dance or some shit?
Oh, on the stream, on Aiden Ross's stream or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, but isn't Aiden Ross Jewish?
I don't know.
I thought somebody told me he is.
He didn't know what he was doing when he did it, so.
I don't know either. I don't know the context. I only saw like a short clip on a news article or something.
Yeah, but I don't know. He literally carried him. They leaned on him. It was very, very clear that if they didn't have him, they wouldn't have won that game. So I think if there was an MVP award for that game, it would definitely be Puka.
I don't know. Shaky hands caught the winning touchdown. So
it was a good catch, but
it was.
Yeah.
And now for Lambo's cold dessert.
All right. What are you talking
cold about? Like Caleb Williams, the Iceman.
Talk about all 3 of these guys. So AJ Brown and DK Metcalf for obvious reasons, just wide receivers that don't receive.
Want to catch?
Yeah.
Well, they receive, they just can't catch it.
Not the best mix there. Terrible, disappointing. And then number 1 was Justin Herbert because the world was finally watching him. I don't understand why people say he's so good. He's like the next thing, but like it just never comes to fruition. Um, I don't know. I don't see it. Even the wide open throws he just did not. And he like smiled and laughed the whole thing, like you know what I mean. Like I don't think I saw a lot of emotion from him. Like other than that, like he just didn't look good at all. It was terrible looks.
Well, a lot of it was him seeing ghosts from getting like bull rushed constantly. His offensive line was trash because they're all fucking injured.
Yeah, that's true.
And then Hampton got hurt again. So that was great.
No, he was already hurt. He was already hurt. I don't even know why. They put him in for one play. He couldn't go and they took him out for the rest of the game. But he was already hurt. So.
Well, whatever. He got hurt again, but he just came back.
Yeah.
He played 2 games.
Yeah, he wasn't ready.
Fuck it. No, apparently not.
All right, before we get into new releases, while we're on the topic of football and playoffs, let's do our round 2 predictions. Yeah, let's skip around. Let's make
little
sense.
changeroo, huh? Little changeroo on me.
I try. So we'll start with the AFC again. And this is the game I don't understand what everybody's seeing, but we have Broncos-Bills in Denver with the banged up Bills showing up. What do you think?
Are you picking first or am I?
I mean, it doesn't matter to me. I think the Broncos are going to take this.
I would guess the Brown Cows will win as well.
Okay. All right.
Just because their defense is so good, and I just don't see the Bills being able to score enough.
And then in the AFC, the other game, we have the Houston Texans traveling up to what's going to be a freezing cold, possibly snowing Patriots. Who do you got there, Bob?
If it is snowing, I'll take the Texans.
If it's snow.
Yeah. Correct.
From Texas.
But if it's not, I'll take the Patriots.
All right, so who are you taking?
There's a little caveat.
No, you got to pick one now.
Fuck it, Texans.
All right, I'm taking the Patriots.
Okay. Shocking.
For obvious reasons.
I'm shocked.
Yeah. Well, we'll see in the next round of the NFC who you take, Bob. So, 1 versus 6. I think this is going to be this is a tough game. This is a good game.
Seahawks by 1 million.
By 1 million, Bob?
1 million.
With all the rest they've just had?
1 million.
I didn't like the way the Purdy looked this week.
He's not good.
I don't think he's that good either.
No.
Seattle's defense is good. San Francisco's defense isn't bad. And it's, God, am I really going to trust Darnold now in the playoffs?
Warner's supposedly going to come back and play. Fred Warner.
You know what? I'm going to take I'm going to take the 49ers. I don't trust Seattle.
Honestly, I hope that's how I hope so.
I don't trust Seattle, man. I just don't yet. They need to earn my trust.
I'm taking Seattle all day, every day.
Okay. Now, I'll pick first on this one.
You go ahead.
The Rams at the Bears. The Rams didn't look good. They didn't look good against the Carolina Panthers, but the Carolina Panthers also have a pretty solid defense. The Bears have a pretty good defense at times. But I think if the Bears get off to a slow start like they have been, I'm not sure how much the Iceman can do against the Rams late. So I think the Rams hold on. They jump out to that early lead, and I think that they hold on and they take that.
Okay. This is not a homer pick, and I'll tell you why. The game starts at 5:30 in Chicago, and it's supposed to be, I think they said, 15 degrees at kickoff. And by the time the game is halftime, I think they said it'll be single digits. And I don't know about the wind. So then you look at domed teams. I don't know if I have the numbers 100% correct. Domed teams in the playoffs on the road in weather below 30 degrees have only won like 5 out of 50 times or something like that.
Yeah, and I believe that, but the Rams are also the number 1 rushing offense in the league with the highest success rate per rush. But the other crazy stat that supports the Bears is I think in like the last 11 outdoor games or whatever that Stafford's played, he's like 1 in 10.
Correct.
His stats outside are not good. They're horrible.
And then you throw in the fact that his finger's fucked up.
Is it windy? It gets windy in Chicago?
Every once in a while. But if it's windy, that'll affect his throwing. They'll have to do dink and dunk bullshit, which if that's the case, at some point Stafford's going to throw a pick or 2 or 3, or the ball's going to get tipped and that'll be picked off then. But I'm taking the Bears for the multitude of reasons. It's not just because I'm a Bears fan. Like you, who takes the Patriots just because you're a Patriots fan.
I'm not taking them just because I'm a Patriots fan. I'm taking them because a team from Texas is going up to New England with the same exact reasons you just picked the Bears against a really good Patriots defense, and C.J. Stroud sucks. There's more reasons the Patriots should win that game than the Bears should beat the Rams.
No. No. And I win.
Oh, I guess we'll find out Sunday night at 6:30 my time and most of the world's time, and 5:30 yours.
What do you mean most of the world's time?
The Eastern time zone is the most important one. That's where all the magic happens.
Okay, ESPN.
That's where the magic happens.
Fuck East Coast bias bullshit.
There's a reason there's East Coast bias, buddy.
Because ESPN's there. It's New York. That's the only reason.
East is the beast, man.
East is a giant fucking train wreck.
Bob, you didn't even know who J. Cole was. I was so
have
excited.
No idea who that is.
I was so excited
zero idea who that is.
J. Cole he announced today a whole
Who the fuck
album.
is J. Cole? Who is J. Cole?
He's a rapper from New York.
A rapper?
Yeah.
Like a candy bar rapper?
You gotta listen to Role Models by J. Cole when we get out of here.
I don't think it's gonna happen. I already gave you NF, so I don't know if I can give you to somebody else.
Did you listen to NF Fear? NF's pretty good. I figured you'd like that emo rap. I figured you would like that.
Did you say emo rap?
It is. Yeah.
It's not emo. He's fucking it's Christian rap.
NF?
Yes.
To some degree, but it's more emo, man. He talks about all kinds of crazy shit.
All right, want to go do some releases?
Yeah, let's do it. I didn't know that we talk about cards.
Release of the week! Release of the week! Release of the week! Release
all right.
January
14th.
That today.
It is. 2025 Bowman Draft Baseball Breakers Delight, Hobby, and Super Jumbo, which I believe they raised the prices and lowered the hits. That's fantastic. How about no? I like that. I like Bowman Draft.
They snuck in a new. Did you see the new card they snuck in?
No.
Remember last year they had the Tom Brady's?
Yeah.
Well, this year they have the Dan Marino Kansas City Royals cards.
That'd be all right.
Yeah.
I would take that.
Yeah, they made them.
I would take that. Also on the 14th, 2025 Keepsake Jimi Hendrix Collection Premier Edition.
Hey, you know where Dan Marino's from?
Fucking Pittsburgh. Yeah, nobody gives a fuck.
Just like nobody cares about the Jimi Hendrix Collection Premier Edition, whatever.
Wow, that's hurtful.
I know.
They might give acid.
Dude's been dead like 50 years. Ooh, let's make there's no autos in it.
Cut autos, maybe.
Maybe.
Smart ass. All right, 2025 Panini Select Baseball. I'm not a fan myself. 2025 Upper Deck AEW SP Signature Edition.
AEW.
Fuck yes. Shut up.
What is it?
All Elite Wrestling. We've talked about it before.
You have
Don't
to
act like you have no fucking idea.
It says contact us directly to order. You can't even order it.
That's how, because they're going to print it short. They're going to short print it all.
Yeah. 3
and then
cards
on 2025.
per box.
Huh?
3 cards per buck.
Yeah, it's their high dollar.
Oh, there's only 249 sets made.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah.
Also that day or today. Well, yeah, today. Well, today as we record, not today as we broadcast. 2025-26 Upper Deck Allure Hockey, or Allure, as some people like to say.
I like Allure hockey.
Do you say Allure?
I say Allure.
Okay, thank you. The whole Allure thing drives me fucking crazy.
Yeah, I like it, man. I can't see that this year's design is no things up yet, but on Blowout. But yeah, I like Allure. I'll buy a couple blasters here and there and jump in some breaks for it, even though I have no idea about hockey. I just like those cards. They're always so nice.
Now, what we need to do is fucking have a thing where we try and say the names of hockey players. That and or we do, is it a Pokemon or a hockey player?
Yeah, that's that. You could do that.
I know, you could. I'd probably get them all wrong. On January 15th, 2026 Topps Chrome U.S. Olympic and Paralympic Hopefuls Blaster. I almost said paraplegic. That would have been kind of fucked up.
What's so they made these cards before they actually made the team.
Well, I mean, I bet you in order to have enough cards, they probably did it at the trials, like the Olympic trials, where they decide the team.
Yeah, it's gonna be a no from me.
Okay.
Unless
And then they also have
some Lindsay Vaughn.
Hobby. Well, she's probably in there.
Yeah, she's like our age.
And they also have the Hobby version of that as well. Also on the 15th, 2025-26 Topps UEFA Club Competition Soccer Hobby. No? No, Mr. Soccer Guy? Okay.
I like Topps Chrome and Merlin.
Only the high dollar stuff, huh?
Yeah, not the paper
Fucking
stuff.
Snob.
Not the paper stuff, man.
January 16th, 2025 Topps Marvel Studios Chrome Sapphire. That might be cool.
That's probably
I
cool.
have not looked at it. It's probably not cheap either.
It's out of stock, so which
Shocking.
it's kind of weird. No preview.
It's because Fanatics, fucking all those breakers have all of it. Fucking cocksuckers.
Yeah.
Also on the 16th, 2024-25 Topps UEFA Women's Champions League Chrome Soccer Blaster and Sapphire. I wasn't going to say all that again. That's just too much.
Yeah. Nope. No idea.
Although I do like to say UEFA.
I know you do.
It's good. I like it. But that's the releases for the week. Hasn't been real good lately. Not going to lie to you.
No, it's a little slow period right now. It'll pick up.
Nothing has tickled my fancy. It is what it is. All right. We're going to play another game. You didn't understand it earlier, which doesn't shock me. So what we are going to do is I have a list of 10 NFL quarterbacks. I will name 2 off. You tell me which one you would pick. And then we'll go to the next one. And until when we're all done, there will be 1 remaining. And to be fair and avoid homerish picks, Drake May is not in the list.
We'll take out the best one just to make it fair. Okay, all right. So pick it for number 2. Okay.
You're picking for number 1 because there's only 1 left. All right, the first 2, you can only pick 1. Lamar Jackson, Caleb Williams.
Caleb Williams.
You picked Caleb Williams?
Yeah, he's a rookie and he's still in the playoffs right now. Yeah. I'm not a big Lamar fan.
What's his nickname?
I'm not
Nice man.
Not that big of a Lamar fan, you know. And you asked me to pick a quarterback or a running back, so I'm going to take the quarterback all day.
All right, the Iceman or Jaden McDaniels? Jaden Daniels, my bad.
Caleb Williams right now.
Okay,
Daniels can't stay healthy.
that's true. He does have a broken arm. All right, the Iceman or Jalen Hurts?
Iceman.
All right, I know the Iceman's going down here. Probably Josh Allen. Can't let your hatred for the Bills affect your decision. I mean, you can, I guess, but that's just silly.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I have to go Josh Allen right now.
All right, fucker. Josh Allen, Joe Burrow.
Josh Allen. Joe Burrow can't finish the season either.
I love Joe Burrow, though. Josh Allen, Bo Nix.
Right now, Josh Allen. Right now.
All right, Josh Allen, Jared Goff.
Josh Allen right now.
All right, you're okay. I figured this is how it was going to end up going, but Josh Allen, Aaron Rodgers.
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen or Brock Purdy?
Brock Purdy's trash. Josh Allen.
I know. So you got stuck with a Buffalo Bills quarterback, you fucking Patriots fan. Eat your fucking heart out.
Now let's
Eat your heart out, you whore.
Now let's do Josh Allen, Drake May. Let's do it. Let's do it.
No, he's not involved. He's not involved.
Because he's the best. It would be him or Caleb Williams would be 1 and 2 right now.
Really? Then why did you take Josh Allen over Caleb Williams?
Because I think right now, Josh Allen's still in the playoffs. Josh Allen has a better track record so far, so I think that's probably the way to go.
Pretty sure they have the same track record in the playoffs. Who's got a better win percentage in the playoffs?
Really? Okay.
That's right. All right. Now I have the top 5 all-time leaders in QBR. You don't have to pick them in exact order, but I want to see if you...
I think we've done this somewhere before. I've
Not
had
that
a
I know of.
discussion about this before. So, okay. All right. I think I know a couple of them.
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers for sure.
He is number 1.
Okay.
He is the best QBR ever.
I know Tom Brady's top 10, but he's surprisingly not that far up on the list. So, no, he's not on there. I know Patty Mahomes has to be.
He is. He's 4.
Okay. I know higher than him, honestly, is...
He is number 2. He's actually tied with Aaron Rodgers all time. Well done so far. The last 2 are not going to be very easy, I don't think.
No, because I know you just talked about this. You just talked about this one. Actually, I don't know about after the season. I know he used to be. I know Joey Burrow was surprisingly on this list at some point. Is he
number 3?
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, number 5 is going to be a problem.
Yes. I would have never in a million years guessed this.
You know what? Jimmy Garoppolo's in the top 10, but he's not 5.
He's not in the top 5.
Yeah, he's not top 5.
And to make sure this was all compiled by StatMuse, all-time lists, and ESPN's QBR algorithm. Or aggregate, whatever the fuck. Yeah,
Burrow, Jackson, Rodgers.
I will tell you this. He's still in the league.
Definitely not Stafford, right? No. Still in the league.
He's bounced around a little bit lately.
Joey Flacco?
No. You really thought Flacco was a top 5 all-time QBR? Do you have a crack
Joe
pipe
Burrow is
next
number
to you?
fucking 3 and Lamar Jackson's number 2. Like,
Yeah,
you
but
never
Joe
know.
Burrow has been good for a short amount of time.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
Like Flacco's bad for a long, extended period of time.
he's bounced around the league a little bit. Well, I already guessed Rodgers.
Yep. You want me to tell you the teams he's been on that I like recently?
Oh, then I'll nail it.
No, I can't tell you that. That'll give it away.
Yeah, then I'll nail it. Has he started?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Let me go through this. So I'm going division by division right now in my head
All right. Enjoy.
of anybody that's moved. Give me one of the teams he was on.
Denver Brown Cows.
Drew Luck.
No.
I'm just kidding.
No. No.
He's in the Broncos?
At one point, yeah.
That doesn't help me at all.
Well, I gave you the one that wouldn't give it away.
If that's the one that didn't give it away, then we got a problem.
Okay. Want me to tell you what college he went to?
Yeah, give me the college.
Wisconsin.
Dangerous.
Correct. Russell Wilson. I, in a million years, would not have picked that.
It's kind of crazy. Him and Rodgers have been on given like the last couple seasons and stuff. That, you know what I mean? Their careers definitely fading.
Yeah. I figured, okay, Rodgers I thought could be there. Jackson I never thought would be there. Burrow, maybe. Mahomes, yeah. But Wilson, no. I figured Brady would have been in here. And probably like, when did they start doing QBR?
QBR is tough because QBR is very situational. It's not quarterback rating is different than QBR.
Right.
So if you went quarterback rating, Brady's probably on there.
Yeah.
But QBR wise, actually, let me Google that. QBR wise, no. Let's see if any of these guys are still on. Let's see, the chat GPT gives me the same list, but they're all the same scores.
What are you looking for?
Not QBR, but like just
quarterback
just
rating?
the rating. Yeah, it's all giving me QBR though.
We'll see.
Sean Watson's
Yeah,
number 6.
That's terrible. That's really bad. All right. Let's move on because we're trying to find ghosts on the internet at this point.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Which brings us to the best part of our show.
Ooh, what's that?
Bob's fantastic take of the week. Are you ready for this? Did you read it?
Oh, okay, I have the list of all-time passer ratings. Okay.
Okay, we'll just skip over me then.
All right,
Go ahead.
hold on one second. So we got Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady's number 3, Peyton Manning's number 4, Tony Romo's number 5.
Wow. Who's number 2?
Number 2's a lefty.
Michael Vick?
No, Steve Young.
Oh, yeah, I never had to think about that one.
Jesus, this list
Vic was too busy training dogs to kill each other.
Hey, I don't think he was the one training them, but yeah.
Well, he was housing them, so it's kind of the same thing. Anyway,
All right.
Bob's fantastic take of the week this week is probably, most people probably agree with me, to be totally honest with you. The handshakes at the end of sporting events need to fucking stop. College basketball, why? There's been fights in the line. Why? They don't need to shake hands. They fucking played. The heat of the battle's still going. And at the end of NFL games, you can make it if you want, but the coaches should not have to do it if they don't like each other. That's fucking stupid.
Somebody's butthurt about this weekend's handshake.
Dude, yeah, Packer fans.
Dude, did
Packer
you
fans
see?
are very butthurt.
Did you see the AI clips?
Oh yeah, the
of the floor
roundhouse
getting
kick.
drop kicked?
Yeah, roundhouse kick.
That was hilarious. No, you couldn't be more wrong. The handshake's an important part of the game at the end of both.
Why?
Of basketball and football. It's a sportsmanship thing.
They
Especially
don't do it in the
football.
NBA. They don't do it in the WNBA. They don't do it in soccer if they don't want
NBA,
to.
they all go to bed together after the game anyway.
That might be, but they're not shaking
it's a
hands after the
sportsmanship
game.
thing. It's a sportsmanship thing. It's a traditional thing. I think the football thing's cool because like those guys are so busy during the season, like they get to go bullshit with people on the field and talk to each other.
I'm not saying they can't do it. I'm saying that they shouldn't have to.
The coaches should shake each other, say good game, boom, walk away.
Don't care.
That's the way it is, man. That's a traditional
I mean, if
thing.
that's the case, then don't complain about handshakes, how it's done. I'm just saying.
Well, it wouldn't bother me. Let them complain about the handshakes. Didn't their coach do it last time?
They're whine. Exactly. Exactly. And the little whiny bitches still fucking complain about it for 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, you were crashing out on Twitter on Monday.
I was fucking them up.
You need
and
to
the thing is,
stop.
I wasn't even insulting them.
You need to
I was just
stop.
saying, hey.
I was like, alert, 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 alert. I'm like, oh, fuck, Bob's crashing the fuck out. What are you going to do when they lose to the Rams this week? Holy shit. It's
I
just
wasn't
a game,
crashing
Bob.
out.
It's just a game.
I wasn't crashing out. I was just, all these people, because they were posting all these videos at halftime. Oh, we're laying the wood to them. All this stuff. When it was over, I'm like, I found their post. And I was like, we'll give you a do-over on this one.
I'm 100% not going to lie to you. I watched a bunch of Packers fans' reactions like during the game when the first half was
like fantastic.
Yeah. And then second half, it was like, TVs. It was almost as good as like watching the Super Bowl watch parties during the 2018
with the Falcons
Patriots one.
Oh God.
Those crash outs were epic. So yeah, that was pretty funny. Wasn't it a Bear fan that like flipped out over the game and killed his family or tried to like 2 weeks ago?
What?
Wasn't that because of the Bears game?
I never heard anything about that.
Shot his stepdaughter in the face and then like.
Why? Was he a Packer fan?
I think so.
See, they're all fucking lunatics. That over what? She was a Bears fan?
I don't know. I'm going to find out right now. Of course, it happened in Florida.
Well, everything good happens in Florida.
Florida man shot and killed his wife and shot his stepdaughter before fatally shooting himself over an NFL game between the 49ers and Colts.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What, did he lose a lot of money and he just fucking wanted to take out his entire family and himself? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
I don't get people.
Wild, but yeah.
I don't understand people when it comes to that. It's a football game, man.
Yeah. Well, it was like that was like you crashing out Monday, man.
I wasn't crashing out. I didn't insult anybody. I insulted no one. Did you read the comments?
No, it was just too many of them. I couldn't even keep up. I'm like,
They were fantastic.
go the
It
fuck
was
to
so
bed, Bob.
passive aggressive.
Go to bed. No, it wasn't passive. It wasn't passive, Bob.
It was not aggressive. All they said, like the one guy from Pittsburgh was saying, all these Bears fans are giving him shit after the Bears beat them, but look what's happening now. And then I replied to it, and I'm like, I'll give you a do-over on this one.
There were definitely a lot of Packers fans doing the victory dance in the first half. Definitely. Doesn't mean you have to call them out afterwards.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
But there was
the Packers.
There was a ton, that's for sure.
Yeah, they were celebrating, and then the Iceman cometh.
Out of your face.
That's fine if he keeps winning games.
And then doing the handshake
That's right.
afterwards. Okay.
That's fine. Still winning games.
All
right. Ready for question of the week?
I'm ready.
Do you have an answer already? Oh, you do already have it. All right. Is it going to say motherfucker all the time?
Yeah.
Okay. That is a good one. I do like that. If your life had a narrator.
Haven't you seen my
I've seen
movie?
these motherfucking sharks on this motherfucking plane. I said that kind of like Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, I don't know what voice it is. It's really uncomfortable.
Yeah, it was like Cat Williams came out of me. All right. All right. If your life had a narrator, who would you want to be the voice of your life and why? The person must be alive. I'll let you go first, motherfucker.
Samuel Jackson.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Haven't you seen my movies? One of my favorite Dave Chappelle skits.
Motherfucking chokes. Huh?
It's one of my favorite Dave Chappelle skits. When they're at the...
I don't think I've seen that one.
When they're like, yes, I'll have a Samuel Jackson. And he brings him a bottle of Samuel Jackson beer. It's like a Sam Adams commercial.
I don't think I've seen that one.
It's a Sam Adams commercial with Samuel Jackson. Oh, yeah. He's like, you'll be fucking fat bitches in no time.
Jesus. Oh, fucking Chappelle is so good.
God, yeah, you need to watch that skit.
Good.
But no, if my life had a narrator, it would definitely be Samuel Jackson because it would be loud because my life's been kind of a shit show early on. So I feel like it would be like there would be like a Samuel Jackson movie, man, and that would be exciting and would keep people captivated.
All right, so I kind of went the same, an actor, same route kind of, but he's a voice actor mainly, and that's Will Arnett. You know who Will Arnett is, don't you?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. I like his tone. He has multiple tones that he can use. A lot of bass. It's all about the bass.
No treble.
No treble. Okay. And then on top of that, I'm super. Why are you? What are you doing?
Keep going. You super what?
All right. I'm a very sarcastic person and dry humor, and that's exactly how he is. So it would kind of match my life.
Okay, it's a boring choice, but okay. Yeah, sure.
Fuck you, motherfucker.
Stop saying it like that, Bob.
What? Can't help it. What do you want to say? Fuck you, motherfucker. Like, I mean, what do you want me to do?
Nothing, Bob. Watch the skit, though.
Tired of these motherfucking stinks on this motherfucking plane.
Watch that skit, though.
All right, I will do that.
But yeah.
All right, you got anything else?
I don't think so. I think it's going to be interesting this week to see how the coaching carousel gets filled. I think that's going to be the thing to keep up for. Besides the actual football games, the coaching carousel is crazy. Pittsburgh has 5 candidates right now. 2 of them are currently...
Ooh.
It's the Rams defensive coordinator. And then they're not their offensive coordinator, but like their passing coordinator or whatever it's called.
For a head coach?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah, and then they have Brian Flores, who used to work for the Steelers, so that kind of makes sense. And then Jesse Minter.
Yeah, it does.
Jesse Minter's awesome. I think he's a good choice. And he used to also work for the Steelers.
Where did he play?
He coached for the Steelers too. Where's he at now?
Like now he's there?
No. No, they actually came out. I was surprised because Arthur Smith is being asked for everywhere.
Why?
I don't know. Several teams.
Their offense wasn't good, and he was not a good head coach when he was a head coach.
I understand that, but a lot of teams are asking for him. Tennessee, Atlanta.
And that's why they're losing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, Jesse Minter, he's the...
Wait. Atlanta? Isn't that where he coached?
At one point.
Like 3 years ago.
I think so.
And he got fired.
It was Atlanta asking for him, or maybe Arizona. I don't know. It was 2 terrible spots to go.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Jesse Minter, he's the defensive coordinator over in for the Chargers. And their defense looks pretty good.
But he played in the NFL, right?
He did, yeah.
Was he with the Panthers?
Maybe? I don't even know who he played for. I just know his coaching tree. He previously served as the defensive coordinator for the
I
University of
want to say he
Michigan.
played for the Panthers. Could be wrong.
Yeah, you probably are, man.
I'm probably wrong or probably right?
Probably. Position, wide
All right.
receiver.
Sweet.
Cincinnati. Career. There's his career history. Baltimore Ravens.
Okay. Makes sense. Defensive guy. Makes sense. All right. You got anything else?
Nope. I'm good. Excited to watch these games this week.
All right. For Lambo, I am Bob. This has been PTP. Have a good week and fuck the Packers.
Sports cars fly, where do we begin? From baseball to hoops, we got it all. The Pickle Podcast, we're having a ball. Flipping those facts, Lambo might get aside. Tossing out facts with Southern pride. Football legends, rookies on the rise. Every episode's a new surprise. It's the Pickle, baby, where the legends grow. Cards and stories from long ago. Lonely leads with fire in his soul. And Lambo Mike's got the whole show under control. Under control. Living through history, cards in their hand. From vintage to modern, they take a stand. Each hit they pull, it's a wild ride. Collectors worldwide, they feel that pride. They talk in numbers, stats that don't lie. Rookies you'll chase and legends you'll buy with every pack. Open dreams come alive. All the Pickle Podcast, the thrill will survive. It's the Pickle, baby, where the legends